We're here at Slow Evening Flow. I am sitting on a pillow today, and I think we're going to use the pillow through most of the practice. So if you have a pillow, go ahead and grab one, a rolled up towel or a folded blanket, anything like that. Will definitely come in handy because we're going to use it not only for lifting the hips a little bit, but maybe for resting our heads on later on. So let's go ahead and find a comfortable seat. That can be Sukhasana, cross-legged, just like kids on the playground do, or hero's pose, kneeling on your shins if you like, or you can take Siddhasana, which I kind of prefer because it lets my knees really come all the way down to the mat. And that's just pulling one heel in towards your center line and then stacking the other one right in front of it. And feel free to switch the cross of your legs if this begins to get uncomfortable, or switch to Sukhasana. Just because we're in a meditative pose does not mean we have to be completely still the entire time. I want us all to be kind to ourselves, to take care of our bodies. Our bodies are a reflection of what is going on in our mind, and conversely, our mind is kind of a reflection of what's going on in your body. So in this comfortable position, let's just find a little bit of stillness. Again, though, making adjustments as you need, and just go ahead and notice the breath. Don't judge the breath. Don't try to change the breath. Just notice your breath. Notice the quality, how you're breathing. And take into consideration that, like I said, just like the mind informs the body informs the mind. And so, for instance, if you're on your feet all day at work or in an uncomfortable pair of shoes, that's the foundation for everything that's going on throughout your body the whole rest of the day. And that can really make or break your day. And if you've got a sore or tight shoulder or feeling some tension in your neck, it can really wear on your mind. So let's find ease and kindness and gentleness in our bodies. And if at any point during this or any other practice you are not comfortable or you are just done moving, feel free to come back to this easy seat, to take child's pose, to take corpse pose, to just find comfort and give yourself permission to take care of yourself. And I think sometimes women especially, but men too, actually, now that I think of it, there's a little bit of embarrassment and maybe even some shame in taking care of ourselves. It's almost a guilty pleasure to go get a massage or sit in hot springs or take a yoga class. But if we don't take care of ourselves, then the rest of the quality of our life is not as good as it could be. So feel good about taking care of yourself. I am very grateful that you're taking this time to take care of yourself with me. And as you continue to sit comfortably, making adjustments as needed, just continue to notice your breath. And if your mind begins to wander during this moving meditation tonight, just come back to the breath. No judgment, all of our minds wander. I will probably end up thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner tonight at some point during this practice, but I'm not going to beat myself up for not paying attention to the practice. When I notice that my mind has drifted, I will just bring my attention back to my breath. And as soon as you are doing that, as soon as your attention is on your body, that means you're present and you're here and you are meditating. So from your comfortable seat, go ahead and draw the crown up towards the sky and gently tuck the chin to lengthen the neck. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes here or take a soft gaze. Maybe rock forward and backward gently a little bit to find a nice center where your head is over your heart and your heart is oriented over your pelvis. Lift the shoulders gently up towards your ears and then circle them back and down, drawing them down your back. Let your palms be resting on your thighs or your knees, wherever they're comfortable. Palms can be facing down, or you can turn your hands over and open the palms up. Turning the palms down can help you be more grounded and feel more connected to the earth. Turning your palms up can make you in a more receiving pose where you are open to whatever life has to offer, open to the sky, open to the sun, open to the stars, opening your heart and your mind and your spirit. So whatever you need this evening or today, just go ahead and take that. And wherever you find yourself, bring your attention back to your breath. And now let's actively begin to deepen the breath, letting our inhales be long and letting our exhales be longer. Nice, big, full inhale. And a gentle, just letting your chest float towards the earth as your torso and your lungs empty. Exhale. Just resetting our nervous systems from the activity of the day. Coming back to the breath, coming back to the body. And the next time you inhale, draw the crown up towards the sky. And as you exhale, let the elbows be heavy. Let the shoulder blades slide down the back. And then inhale and take your fingertips out to the sides. Exhale, letting the shoulders soften and relax. And then inhale, bringing the palm of the left hand to the mat or floor and bringing the right fingertips up towards the sky. You can keep your gaze forward here. You can look up at your right fingertips, or you can turn your gaze down towards your left hand. Maybe try all three possibilities. Experiment a little bit and see what works best for you. Inhale to reach your fingertips up towards the sky. And if it feels good, you can begin to tilt gently towards the left side. Maybe bending that left elbow a little bit. Maybe reaching the left fingertips out farther. drawing up through the right side body. Maybe taking that right shoulder back just a little bit so that your heart can be lifted up towards the sky. The next time you inhale, wiggle those fingertips up towards the sky. And then exhale, letting the right hand come back to the earth. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to relax the shoulders. And then inhale, letting the right palm come towards the mat and lifting the left fingertips up towards the sky. Continue to watch your breath. And remember to explore what feels good in your neck. You might find a particular place that just feels really great. And if you do, just stay there. Inhaling to reach towards the sky. Exhaling to let the left side body relax and open. Draw the left shoulder towards the back as you lift your heart up. Keeping the neck long here. Noticing your breath. And then inhale, wiggling the left fingertips up towards the sky. And exhale, letting the hand come back to the earth. Let's inhale both arms out towards our side. Lift the palms up towards the sky where they meet over your head. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a nice full breath here, lengthening as you inhale and relaxing as you exhale. Inhale again, and the next time you exhale, begin to twist gently to the left, keeping your hands right at your heart. We're not going to use our arms to help us twist here. It's all in the rib cage, all in the thoracic and cervical spine. Just a nice, gentle twist, lifting the heart towards your fingertips as you inhale. And as you exhale, either stay here and soften or twist any amount more. Notice your breath here. Make any adjustments you need to find ease and comfort and spaciousness. One more inhale, and then exhale back to center. Inhale, opening your arms up and lifting the palms towards the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhale here, and then exhale to begin to twist to the right. You can keep your gaze right over your fingertips, or maybe it would feel good to turn and look back over your right shoulder. Let the spine lengthen as you inhale, and let the twist deepen and soften as you exhale. One more inhale here, and then let's exhale back to center. Let's inhale and bring your palms to the back of your neck, interlace together, your fingers interlace together, and right back behind your neck as if you were kind of thinking about doing a sit-up here. No sit-ups though, promise. And as you inhale, open up the elbows, lift the heart, And let your head just rest in your palms. And as you exhale, bring the elbows forward, bring the chin to the chest, round the back into a nice cat pose. And let's inhale again, opening the front body, letting the head rest softly on your palms. And exhale, curling forward, coming into yourself. Let's do this a few more times at your own pace with your own breath. Again, the eyes can be closed here if you're comfortable with that. Just slowing everything down as if we were moving through water. Inhale last time. And then exhale to release the fingertips. And we're going to come on down to our backs. And you can bring your pillow or blanket or whatever kind of cushion you have here up to where your head would lie. Bring your soles of your feet to the mat. Bend your knees so that you're lengthwise on the mat. Bring the palms behind the thighs, just underneath the knees. Inhale to lift the heart and lengthen the crown. And then exhale, cat, rounding your back, slowly, 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 one vertebrae at a time, down towards the earth, where your mat supports you and your head can rest comfortably on your cushion. The next time you exhale, bring one knee and then the other in towards your chest. Maybe rock from side to side a little bit. Maybe rotate the ankles one way and then the other. And then take your knees into your palms so that the palms are cupped over the knees and the fingertips are directed down towards your feet. Inhale to straighten your arms and draw the knees away from your chest. And then exhale to draw the knees in closer to your collarbones and bend the elbows. We're going to do this a few times, again with your breath and at your own pace. And notice what you feel in your back, in your hips. Notice what you feel in your elbows and in your shoulders. Notice how your knees feel as they're held and supported by your palms. And notice how your fingers feel as they hold and support your knees. The next time you inhale, straightening your arms and drawing the knees away, continue that movement, drawing the knees out towards the sides. And then exhale, bending the arms and bringing the knees up towards the shoulders and back to center where the knees meet. Inhale the knees away and out to the sides. Exhale, drawing the knees up and in together. We'll go around and around in these nice, gentle, slow circles. Inhaling, filling the lungs as our torso opens up when the knees draw away. And exhale, letting the belly help you draw those knees into center. And the next time you exhale your knees back to center, inhale the knees wide and away, and then exhale the knees together and up. So we're just reversing those circles. Inhaling as we lengthen and draw away. Exhale as we come into the body. Nice and slow. Notice what you feel in the hips here. And the next time you exhale, hug those knees into your chest. And then we're going to bring the left foot down to the mat and take the right foot into your right hand. So it's kind of half of a butterfly here. So the right heel is in towards center line, and you're just drawing the right foot towards you, keeping the left knee pointed up at the sky. And then take the right sole to the mat and bring the left foot into the left hand. Just keep the right knee pointing to the side, or sky, excuse me. And kind of move that left hip around in its joint there. Just noticing what you feel. Letting it be soft and easy and kind to your body. And then you can alternate legs, bring the right foot back in, or if it would feel good, go ahead and exhale both knees in towards the chest and bring the soles of the feet together for a butterfly pose. Reclined butterfly, supine Baddha Konasana. And let the toes kind of press against each other. Draw the heels in towards the center. Let the knees be out wide. Noticing what you feel in your hips and your groin. Inhaling to press the feet into the clasp hands. And then exhale to draw them any amount closer towards your collarbones. Just taking this nice big butterfly here. And the next time you inhale, let's bring our feet up to the sky for happy baby. Right foot is in the right hand. Left foot is in the left hand. If that doesn't feel good here, you can just clasp your calves or your shins or back on the backs of your thighs. You could peace sign your big toes here. You could even take one foot to the mat and just do one side at a time again, like we did with Baddha Konasana. So find a nice, easy, gentle, happy baby here. And be a happy baby. Play with the pose a little bit. We feel like we have to be grown-ups all the time and do grown-up things and be responsible. But every now and then we could just rock back and forth. Just focus on what makes us happy. Maybe just a little movement and a little breathing can be enough to feel a little happier. If you like, you can straighten one leg and then maybe straighten the other, noticing what you feel in your outer thighs and in your calves. If you want to straighten both legs at the same time, noticing how your hamstrings feel, keeping the knees soft or maybe bent, but don't lock those knees. You want to keep them nice and protected here. And then let's bring the soles back together for Baddha Konasana and gently bring the knees back together. Bring one foot at a time down to the mat. And gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side, back and forth. And then you can either stay here for final relaxation, bringing the soles as wide as your mat, letting the knees kiss together in the center line. Or you can straighten one leg and then the other for full Shavasana corpse pose here. Let your feet be as wide as the mat, or maybe even a little wider. Take up some room here. Open up the arms, letting the palms be open to the sky. Let the chin be gently tucked to keep the neck long. Draw the shoulder blades in, hugging them towards each other and lifting the heart. And notice that breath. Come back to the breath. And as you inhale, imagine that you're drawing breath into your heart center. Drawing all the love there is deep into your heart. And as you exhale, let your love come out through your heart, out into the world. So we're breathing in lots of love and exhaling lots of love. Finding stillness here. Feeling good about being kind to ourselves. My yoga teacher, Lisa, says that it's really hard to help others and to be our fullest selves out in the world if our cup is not full. So we fill our cups when we take care of ourselves, when we do things that nurture ourselves, when we eat healthy food and we walk out in nature, whatever makes you feel good and happy and joyful. That fills your cup. And when your cup is full to overflowing, it also fills the saucer. And it is from the saucer that you can best help the world, the people around you, bring your fullest, best, and most beautiful self to the world. So do what feels good. Keep your cup full. Keep your cup full to overflowing so that you have more than enough in your saucer to be kind to others and to just basically be a good human. Let's inhale and exhale, deepening the breath. Maybe finding a little movement in our fingers and toes. Exhaling one foot and then the other back to the mat. Windshield wiping those knees from side to side. And then come to whichever side is best for you. Just rolling over to the fetal position. Take one big round of breath here. And then when you're ready, press yourself up to a seat, comfortable seat, of course. Bring your pillow back up underneath your hips. You can come to Siddhasana or Sukhasana or Hero's Pose. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's all come together in Dandasana, staff pose, so our hips are nice and even. Our legs are out in front of us, our toes are pointing out at the sky. Your knees can be bent here as much as feels good in your legs, or you can straighten them. Bring your fingertips out to your sides to support you. Inhale to lengthen the spine and lift the heart. Exhale to relax those shoulders. And then let's inhale, opening the arms up, turning the palms to the sky, bringing them up overhead where they kiss together. And exhale, drawing your hands to your heart, where we tilt the chin gently and say, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you had a great practice. If you enjoyed it or you think that somebody else might benefit from it, feel free to share it across all the platforms. You know how it works. I hope you come back and practice with me again. Take care, stay happy, stay healthy.